Welcome back to another video, everyone. I'm Amy, and in this video, I'll be talking about why it's so important for us to take responsibility of our own emotions if we want to live an empowered life. Hi there, everyone. I'm Amy, and I'm here to empower you to live the life that you truly deserve. So why is it so important for us to take emotional responsibility, to own our emotions? And why is it so disempowering for us to say, you're to blame for my pain and my struggles, and you're responsible for making me feel happy, whole, worthy, and complete? See, what we've just done there, and we all do it, is we've essentially given the keys to our life to a drunk driver. We've put our emotional well-being in someone else's hands. You wouldn't do this with your life. You wouldn't hand the keys of your car over to someone who has not got the capacity to guarantee your safety. So why are we doing this with our emotions? It's one of these agreements that we made somewhere along the line. It's almost socially acceptable. We grow up watching and reading these fairy tales that tell us that someone out there can swoop into our lives, make us feel loved, special, whole, wonderful, swoop us off to the castle, and we'll live happily ever after with birds singing and everything. In social media these days, I'm seeing more and more of these posts of, this person is the best thing that's ever happened to me. This person makes me happy. It's socially acceptable to say these things. So why is it holding us back from achieving the life that we truly want? Well, emotions are energy. Emotions are energy in motion, emotion. So when we hand over responsibility for our emotions to someone else, when we say, you're responsible for my happiness, or you're to blame for my pain, and likewise, when we take responsibility for someone else's emotions, when we try to stop them from feeling bad, when we try to make them happy, we're channeling our energy into other people's lives, and we're leaving ourselves lacking. We're draining our own energy. Now, this is most obvious in our close relationships. It seems like, nah, this isn't right. Surely, if I'm in a close relationship with someone, it's my job, at least partially, to try to make them happy. Surely, it's part of their role to try to make me happy, to try to avoid hurting me, and for me to try to avoid hurting them. Right? This seems obvious. Or is it? Are you responsible for anyone else's emotions other than your own? So let's take a look at this. If someone walks up to you on the street, says to you, you're a terrible person, I hate you, right? It seems like, this person has just acted in a way that hurts me. This person has hurt my feelings. It's this person's fault that I feel terrible right now. So let's look at it another way. Everyone's got those people in our lives who purely by existing trigger us. They're not doing anything to hurt us, but their simple presence, maybe they're breathing in the wrong way, maybe they're not doing anything at all, but simply their presence triggers the hell out of us. So I'm going to ask you again, in this case, is this person responsible for how you feel around them. No. So it's time we realize that the only person who is responsible for your emotions is you. I hate to break this to you. It's almost disappointing because we've all got that hope inside that one day we'll meet that person, that special person. Disney's told us, right? Social media's told us, right? That they're out there. And if I just improve myself enough, if I just look hard enough, if I just make myself look attractive enough, I'll meet them, I'll find them, and then I'll just feel everything will be okay. I'll feel happy all the time, I'll feel worthy, whole and complete. So let me ask you another question. If this person is responsible for your happiness, if you give them the keys to your emotion, they're also responsible for your unhappiness, right? Take a look inside. Take a good look inside. Reflect back on all of the various issues that you might have. Think about how you're rushing around in your life. A lot of the time you don't even have time for yourself, let alone someone else. Do you have the capacity to take responsibility for someone else's emotions? Do you? No. So why are you giving responsibility for your own emotions to someone else? They don't have the capacity. You don't have the capacity to handle someone else's well-being, happiness. So they don't have the capacity to handle yours. It's time now to take back responsibility for your emotions. It's time for you to own your emotions, and own your life. And that's empowering. Maybe a little disappointing, but also empowering, because that means how you feel in any moment is not dependent on anyone else. You don't need anyone else. You can choose to be around the people that make you feel happy. You can choose to avoid the people that make you feel unhappy. You've got the choice. This is freeing. This is empowering. If you can own your emotions, you can own your actions and your life. Now you have the keys. You're in the driver's seat. So as much as your brain wants to tell you, no, I know they're out there. There's that one person who's going to make me happy. Think about it. Do you want to live that way in your life? Do you want to not have control of your life? Do you not want to have control of how you feel? It's time to take back the keys. It's time to own yourself, your emotions, all of it. All of the stuff that happened in your childhood. That was the only time that actually you couldn't assume responsibility for your emotions. You didn't have the capacity when you were a young child. It was the only time. Now you're not a child anymore, you're an adult. You're not dependent on your mom and dad and your family to take care of you. You are responsible. You are in control. You are in the driver's seat, so own it. Take a moment just to reflect on how freeing it is to realize this. It's freeing and it's empowering. And it's the first step to taking back your life. So I want you to write this down, lock it in, set it as your intention today. You can write, comment in the chat box. From now on, I will own my emotions and own my life. So I hope you found this video beneficial. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be making regular videos like this to help empower you, to help you amplify your true potential and achieve the life that you want. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Lots of love.